at this.
Let's make Chelsea great again. Ends up rushed the ball. I said you got to be a diehard Chelsea fan to be here tonight. Turns out a lot of Chelsea fans came out. Got to give credit to them. Welcome back, guys. Special episode dedicated to the U.S. men's national team. Guys, Tosh, Lul, good to see the gang back together. How you guys doing?
It was good, man.
Good, man. Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
Soccer's coming home, man.
Man, tell them.
Yeah, man. We're the sleeper. We're the sleeper of the year. I think people underestimated the U.S. national team because Uruguay's they're like regulars in the World Cup, right?
Yeah. And you said they're ranked, what, top 15 in the world?
They're 15th, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, historically, they're one of the best teams in South America. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's see. U.S. men team ranking is probably
top 20, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, wait, top 10, right?
Top 10's a stretch. Maybe top 20. Maybe top 25.
They might be top 20.
For real.
Yeah, they might be.
I mean, shit, we played like a top 5 team in the world today.
Actually, yeah, we're just below Uruguay. So they're 15, we're 16.
Yeah, well, we played like it today. I mean, granted, Uruguay didn't play with their first team, right? They had some first-team players. I saw Bentancur. Who else was there? Araujo. How do you say his name? The center back for Barcelona.
Araujo.
Yeah, Araujo. And then who else? Ugarte from United. So they had some of their first-team players.
They had Ascaeta, the number 10 from Flamengo. He's a dog, bro.
Yeah, bro, he's a problem. And we played with pretty much like our B team, you can say.
Yeah, it was the B team. Right. But it's still our B team is pretty good, actually.
I was gonna say I like the way we played today much better than how we played against Paraguay.
Yeah, because you guys went to that game. And the lineup was different, right? For the most part, I feel like. I mean, some players were still, in the starting lineup, like what's homeboy's name?
Dest was in the lineup.
Dest.
Yeah. Freeman.
Testman
was like probably the player to match for me against Paraguay. But he's really good, man. He's super underrated too. He's like really good on the ball. He's big, so it's like hard to take the ball off of him. And he's always under control. Like I wasn't really hip to him. I think he plays in like Italy somewhere.
He plays in Lyon.
Yeah, Lyon.
Yeah, he plays in Lyon. I was hip to him when he was in Dallas. He's actually really smooth operator ass player.
Yeah.
Very.
Is he a 6? I think he's a 6.
6'8". I think he normally plays as a 6, but I think he can play 8 too. But yeah, I think in the first game the Paraguay game, I think it was just too slow. Personally, I think there were times when we got in good areas. We got Dest in some good areas. He was cooking that whole game. We were getting our win backs in good areas. We didn't service our striker not once. He didn't get no looks. I mean, the Ballon goal to get the winner, that was so scrappy. You know what I'm saying? Very lucky that it even fell to him. But yeah, today was completely different.
Yeah, man. They were playing with I don't know. I think this was like a couple. How many first teamers played? I don't know if Testament starts because the midfield's kind of backed up. There's McKinney, there's Testament, there's Tillman. We have a lot of options, and then the attack. Who's gonna be the striker? I don't even know.
Tough one, man. I mean, I think Haji Wright.
I like Haji Wright.
Yeah, I think he's playing like the starter for the team. We still got Ballon on the bench. We got Weah as well. But I think Haji Wright, he's earned it.
Yeah. To me, Haji Wright's got to be the starting striker. I think I like Weah as a winger option up top. I mean, he could do it. I don't think Balogun gives me enough though up top. That boy would just be pedestrian. He'd be getting carried through matches half the time. And I get it, you're not always getting service, but bro, you need to If you got to drop deeper, if you got to go, you got to do something to affect the game somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and like I think Pulisic will start on the left.
true.
Who's gonna be on the right?
I guess
I think
how
Weah's
about
on that.
Diego Luna? He started
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
so no, actually Luna started on the right, and then on the left was the old coach's son, Berhalter, Sebastian
Yeah,
Berhalter.
Bear.
Yeah.
Luna's not a left-footed player. He must be at both feet then.
It's weird because during the Paraguay game, he played more of like a CM position.
Yeah,
If you see me looking over there, it's because I'm watching a Honduras Costa Rica game, but I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
But no, he was playing more in midfield against Paraguay. Today we saw him in like more advanced areas. I mean, he arrives, you know what I'm saying, but he was like in the build up a lot of the time. Last game we saw him. Um, this tonight though, like Tillman, even though he came off the bench, I really like him. Freeman, bro, that second goal that he had,
he's a right back.
yeah, we played him at like center back today, but
Yeah. He
that
played
boy,
center back today.
the winger, bro, that for that second goal is crazy.
Yeah, I was very surprised by that. I didn't really see any of that against Paraguay. He was kind of just pedestrian as well. Like he was just there. But they made 9 changes from game to game, so I think they have like 3 teams that Poch can pick out of. But he's gonna. I don't know, man. He might. I just wonder what his decisions are gonna be. If he puts out the right team, the US they can make a run.
Yeah. I mean, you said it best, bro. I think we're like the X factor, the team that no one's really thinking about to make a run. I think we could easily make a run with this team that we got. We got a good starting. Well, we don't know what the starting lineup's going to look like, but we got a good, 22 players, I can say, right, that
Yeah.
we can interchange.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Um,
only qualm with the national team is that when they give you hope, bro, that's when they let you down the hardest. I know
yeah,
they're a team. And I know like Tasha, for example, has been super optimistic. He's usually a pessimist, so it's been kind of weird seeing this for him. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like the moment you're like, okay, we played shit against Paraguay, okay, whatever. We kill it against Uruguay. 5-1. You're getting all excited. Next game comes and we're probably gonna get steamrolled by like fucking the Bahamas or some shit. And it's like
Yeah.
so yeah, I would just say like I like the energy, I like the vibes, but you know what I'm saying? Let's wait until they do something more,
yeah.
you know.
I think the issue with international games is building that consistency
Mhm.
because games happen like every few months, and now the next international break I checked it's like in March, and then the one after that. So there's 2 games in March, and then the one after that is like right before the World Cup, a couple days before the World Cup. So I doubt anyone's really going to play. Um, like our starters are going to play that game. We're probably just going to test out some formations and test out um, the B and C team, see if they could, be integrated into the team.
What formation was it? Were they still going to that wing back?
Yeah, so this was like a 3-4-3.
Yeah,
We
I
had
could
3
see
at the
that.
back. We had 2 overlapping fullbacks, two in the midfield, and then 3 forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know like how effective that would be in the World Cup because like our center backs are not that quick. I feel like our center
Uh,
are not the fastest guys.
yeah. Well, think about it. We're gonna have Chris Richards back from Palace.
Yeah,
And who else? Hopefully Antoine Robinson from Fulham. He's gonna be our left back. Probably he'll be overlapping. Um, did he play? I don't
no, he
think he
hasn't
played
played.
against
He's injured.
Paraguay.
He's injured, I think,
He's
for
been injured
Fulham.
this whole season.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because I haven't really seen him.
I think he had an injury and then he came back against us when we played them, and then but that was early in the season. And I think he got injured. He got re-injured. Yeah,
Okay. So Tosh, what do you think about the first half? I feel like those 2 early goals kind of killed the game
yeah,
like quickly, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I
You
mean
know
that's
what?
prime Poch ball that we played today. Like you
Yeah,
guys said,
man.
we didn't really see that in the Paraguay game, right? Because it was a slow build up. The game was kind of slow, but this was prime Poch, chaotic, high pressing, counter attacking, soccer that we played. So I
Yeah,
mean, if these guys can do this game in game out, like we look pretty dangerous. but
I
at the
think
same time, we're susceptible to getting caught. You know,
yeah. I'm worried about
defensively.
counters.
Yeah,
Yeah, and also I think this game we played our more like athletic team. Like everybody out there for the most part was like a real athlete. So I think that's what. But you know what's crazy? I knew we always had athletes, but I didn't think they were this skilled. Because even like last World Cup, I could kind of see where it was going, but you could just see it was like everybody was super raw. Like nobody was like a finished product, minus maybe Pulisic and uh, even like Awaya, for example. I don't think he's as polished as a player he needs to be like consistent and relied on. But I think now, and especially going into the future, you mix up the athleticism with like the skill that's being developed.
yep.
We could be pretty dangerous even going into this next World Cup.
Yeah, I think Tim Howard was like on one of the TV shows talking. I forgot when it was. I don't know if it was during qualifying after we got cooked or a Gold Cup game that we lost the final or whatever. But he was basically telling the team like, bruh, you guys have everything that we were dreaming of, right? Like y'all are playing in the big teams, y'all are being taken serious. You guys are traveling accommodations at like the federation is taking care of you guys. Like you guys have all that stuff, but one thing you guys are lacking that we had is just the dog, bro. Like the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That shit where you're just gonna drag niggas to the finish line if you have to. You know what I'm saying? We got what is it the furthest we went? Past round of was it round of 16, I
I
think.
think the last World Cup we got bounced in the round of 16. I think
I
the one
think
before that was round of 16 as well too.
yeah, I'm thinking about that game where we beat like Algeria with Landon Donovan and shit. I'm pretty sure that I forgot what round that was. It was like the '06 World Cup, maybe 2010. But bro, like we've had way worse teams make it like at least win one knockout round
yeah,
in the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all have really no excuse but to just fight and put your everything out there. You know what I mean? And if you do that, y'all could get bounced in the group stage, bro. For real. As long as y'all fought your ass off, there's nothing anybody can say to you. You know what I mean? But for you to just sneak through the group stage on some weird shit and get cooked in the first round of knockouts, giving us false hope, like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's now or never.
Because that's how
yeah,
2022 was, right? We advanced with 4 points. We
Yeah.
yeah.
drew 1 point with England. I forgot who we lost to. Um, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, all you need to do is just get out of the group stage. Whether how you do it, 4 points, I'll take it. 6 points, I'll take it too. It don't matter. But but yeah. Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to be off camera for a sec.
Okay, yeah. And then one other thing I noticed was Poch. He really brought that vibe ball back because they were just knocking it around. And I don't think I've ever seen a USA team play with like a tiki taki style or like dribble somebody up. That's not really our. I don't think that was really our mo ever. I feel like we were just like relying on like athletes and set pieces, and I think set pieces are still like. I feel like set pieces now have become easy for everybody, or not easy, but like people plan better.
Yeah. I mean set pieces definitely they're like they're a big part of the game now. You know what I'm saying? A lot.
Yeah,
Look at Arsenal. They went from beautiful football to Stoke City because they thought that it was effective. You know what I mean? So yeah, but about Poch, like I just feel like even from like when I think of his time at Chelsea, like when I think of like what he instilled in the players tactically, it's like he did the pressing. He taught us how to press very well. I'll say that. And apart from that, like, what did he really like? I don't see any attacking patterns of play that are, like reminiscent of Poch. Maresca, okay. Um,
yeah,
it kind of seemed like he just taught them how to defend, and then he maybe got them to have fields build up, and then the rest was like, go figure it out. Um,
yeah.
but it does feel like maybe like from how they play today, maybe he is giving them more direction. I don't know. Because it did seem like, they were they knew what they were doing. They had like a game plan.
I think maybe this team works better for Poch because I think with Chelsea we have athletes, but like he was more reliant on like the special players to be special. And I think now that he's on the US team, I think he's more forced to be more tactical instead of adjusting the tactics to their best players. You know what I mean? When he was in Chelsea, I feel like he just relied on whoever was on the pitch. Like he relied on Casado to sweep. You know, he relied on Enzo to be a playmaker. He relied on Cole to be like special. And like now he doesn't have that option. There's nobody that's like, I wouldn't say head and shoulders above everybody. Maybe Christian Pulisic because he has the experience and he's won, you know, a lot of titles and he has a lot of just European experience as well. But even in that sense, I think now we're gonna probably see somebody step up and be the guy. I don't know who's gonna be. Like, I don't know if you guys have any theories on who's gonna be the guy outside of Pulisic and the McKinneys, you know, or whomever else. Like, who you think is gonna be the guy who's gonna show up?
I think like if so, like I don't know, Meezy, earlier you were saying like we have depth, right? Like first time in a while that we've had like depth like this. First time ever probably we've ever had this deep of a squad with actual quality in it. And it's like if he utilizes the depth, then I think that person is gonna be those like lesser, you know, known options, like the Testaments, like these guys, like the Lunas, maybe like these people that can come on and make an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the when is the drawing anyways, the World Cup draw.
December 5th.
Okay, December 5th. So we'll know in like 2 weeks who the group will be. So it will be interesting. Like we could potentially be the strongest team in the group because now the World Cup's 48 teams.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they hopefully they rig it for us, you know, since we're the home team.
I feel like they might. I think they might, man. The way it's looking, a lot of the stuff looks rigged. I think it might go where they favor like the host, maybe not Canada, but I could see them favoring us in the groups with like Mexico. Like we might get real lucky. We might get one of those like Asian heavy or like Oceanic heavy or like African heavy sides. And if we catch like
African heavy side, we're getting touched. Asian heavy side, if we might get touched.
by who though? Who the best teams are
we
like
play Japan, they're gonna fucking blue lock us. Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
How about some of the Middle Eastern teams? Like, you know, Iran.
I'd be blessed.
Iran qualified?
I think Iran qualified, but I don't know if they could travel. I guess maybe the national team could travel, but I don't know about the fans and supporters from Iran. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that I agree with, but I think that I mean the players there's no there.
Yeah, but
Jordan. Okay, so Asia is Jordan, South Korea, Japan, Iran. So I don't know, man.
Japan, South Korea, those are the two that would touch us.
But the Japanese, in terms of like their style of play, they're really good. But physicality wise, man, I think we're when it comes to athletes, bro, we probably have the most athletes on the teams. Like
there's more than that. You can't just like
yeah, but like you can muddy it up a little bit, you know, if you play that type of style. I don't think we're necessarily going to play that type of style because like today surprised me. It was a lot of finesse play. It was a lot of playmaking going on. But if you add that with the athletes we have, there could be a slight advantage to that because Japanese their team is amazing. Like I wouldn't doubt that they make a run as well. But I don't know. Do you think we really can't beat any African team? Like you really think
who's in contention to like qualify
for AFCON? Well, I guess they're gonna do AFCON, and that's gonna be the finalized, right?
No, because AFCON is like the end of the month.
Okay, let's see.
Like December 20th.
Let's see.
But I'm not sure how does that really work. Does the winner of AFCON qualify for the World Cup?
So the teams that have qualified are Morocco, Cape Verde. Okay, this is like AI, so let me just fact check this actually.
There's Algeria, Cape Verde, Egypt, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, Tunisia, and DRC.
They all qualified.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not worried
DRC
about any of
hasn't
those
qualified.
teams.
They're still in
DRC's in the playoff
yeah, they're in a playoff. Hold on,
Oh, they're in the play. Yeah,
against
you're
who?
right.
I pulled it up. I pulled it up. Okay, so we got Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, Ghana, South Africa, Cape Verde have qualified. And then there's playoffs that are happening that Congo is a part of, and I forgot who the other team is to get the last, I think, one or two teams that are going to go in. One team.
Nigeria still has a chance to get in. I don't know how that's possible.
I thought, but no, they lost to Congo, right? So wouldn't that mean they're out?
It says,
Yeah.
but oh, because you know what? I think they give there's like half spots. If you look at the 48 teams that qualify, I think Africa gets a half spot and Asia gets a half spot. So they do some sort of like playoff ranking to see who gets that spot. So it could either go to Asia or Africa. It's like a floating spot.
Okay.
I saw that earlier. I think I have a
So
screenshot.
Nigeria is out, but Congo's still in. Just from Africa, Congo's still in, and I don't. They have one game. They're in the playoff final, and I don't think it's been decided who they're playing it.
Okay, never mind. So Asia and CONCACAF, they share a half spot. It's 8.5 teams come out of Asia, and 6.5 teams come out of CONCACAF. I don't know how that math works, but 9 teams come out of Africa. So what we know about how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh well, that's 9. That's 9 direct qualifiers.
I mean, do any of those teams scare you guys?
I don't think so, man. Like besides,
I mean,
maybe
outside of the South American teams and the European teams,
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like we're, I mean, a level above the African and
No,
Asian teams.
I think the African teams are going to be sleepers. I think if you like, this guy's talking about physicality and being athletic, like they're literally as athletic as it gets. So it's going to be like you're not going to beat them there. And they have quality, bro. Like don't forget, like the goals that we saw in AFCON was it last year, I think. Literally like one of the best tournaments ever. Like those guys have a lot of quality. They will fucking die on that pitch too. And we have a team full of first world babies sometimes. You know, sometimes they're on it. Sometimes they're, you know what I mean? California, you know, the Bay. They never been to Africa, bro. They don't know what we know, you know?
But man, I think one thing we can say is majority of our players play in the big leagues. They play in the Prem, they play in the Bundesliga, they play in Serie A, you know, the French league, La Liga. I don't know if we have players in La Liga, but yeah, I mean, I can say a good amount of our players are playing in the big leagues in Europe. And if they're not playing in Europe, they're playing in the MLS, and they're doing big things for their local clubs.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, and also some of those goals, little that we saw at AFCON, some were great, some were, you know, you wonder how like what kind of defending was going on there. Like I honestly remember a lot of goals I was watching, and that they were like straight from almost ESPN like Shacked in a Fool on TNT, and ESPN used to have their like top
Yeah.
10 like you know funniest moments. I forgot what they used to call it on Sports Center, but I mean some of those goals I would see on like at the last AFCON, I was like, man, this is like a Shacked in a Fool type goal. I mean, Shacked in a Fool defending.
Hey man, like you don't shoot, you don't score. And them boys gonna be
You miss
shooting.
all the shots you don't take.
And I don't know. It could be interesting, man. Like this year's what? It's four. How many groups is this? 48 teams. So that's 12 groups, right?
12 groups, right? Yeah.
God damn, boy, that's a lot, man. And I think that gives us a little bit of a wiggle, like in terms of luck of the draw, and then like the quality is a little bit more diluted, I would say, because they what? I think they doubled the amount of African teams. Yeah, they did. They went from 5 to 9, and then Asian teams went from 4.5 to 8.5, and then CONCACAF teams went from 3.5 to 6.5. So I think that we could have an advantage just because of the lack of quality and us being like top 15 out of 48. I mean, we're already a top 15 in the world, so you put that in like a team of 48. It's like we're the top third in terms of talent.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I think the defending is suspect though. I think we get lucky a lot on our defensive side because sometimes teams just don't finish when they need to get like some end product. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
They inshallah cross in the box. We don't handle it. It's bouncing around everywhere, and it results in a fucking bicycle kick goal.
Yeah,
something like comical. So yeah, definitely on defense we need to tighten up. I think in midfield, whatever midfield we saw the other day, I know it wasn't our strongest midfield, but comparing that game to today's game, I think the midfield was one of the key differences, right? You even said today they dominated the game, they looked so much better. It's because the midfield took control of the game, you know what I mean? And so I think that's going to be one of our keys moving forward in the World Cup is who is our midfield combination, and could we keep them healthy, and could we find who the right combo is?
Yeah. Okay, well, Meezy, I got a question for you. So okay, obviously we're going to be rooting for the U.S. men's team.
Of course.
But what other team are you going to be rooting for, like that are in the World Cup, or you like think they're going to make it to the World Cup? Because it's gonna be a crazy one this year. I think people are not realizing how big of a World Cup this is going to be.
I mean, just because of the, my love for the Prem, I always got a soft spot for for the England men's national team. Now, if they play against us, I'm always rooting for Team USA. But I do like if USA is not going anywhere in the competition, I'll probably be leaning towards England over any other club, any other team, because Reece James might be at the World Cup, Colepalmer might be there, so some big name Chelsea players are going to be there as well. And also, if it's not England, it's going to be wherever our Chelsea boys are. So I'll be low-key rooting for Ecuador, rooting for Brazil, Estevão. Want to see him do some crazy things. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be doing the same thing. You're going to be rooting for the Chelsea boys around the world, right?
I'm rooting for the African teams.
Okay.
Outside of the U.S. men's, I'm just rooting for African teams. How would you go?
Man, look at me, man. I got my kit on, bro. Come on.
Oh, Brazil.
I got the old school joint too, man. Come on. But yeah, Brazil for sure. I remember I was in Brazil. I was in Rio earlier this year, and literally I was there when Ancelotti first came to like Rio to like actually finally become the head coach. And I remember talking to people and being like, "Yo, what do you think about this?" And everybody was just like on some like just weirdo shit. They're just like, I don't know, like he's not really a tactical coach. Like I don't know, like how far he's gonna take us, which was weird to me because like as long as I've known like the Brazilian team, they've always, at least back in the day, they were big Joga Bonito energy. You know what I mean? No tactics. It was just vibes and just like players just knowing what they had to do. And so like what better coach to have for
Seriously.
minimal tactics and just hella vibes than fucking Ancelotti. And I think we're seeing it.
Yeah. Well, before Ancelotti, who was the coach? Remind me.
Who was the coach? I think they had a bunch of like caretakers.
It wasn't Scolari. Scolari was like back in the day.
Back in the day. Let's see.
Because I wonder if it's a thing where they're not happy with the nationality of their coach. Kind of like how a lot of people in England were like, we don't want Thomas Tuchel. He's not even British, right? Yeah. He's a German.
No, wait. I thought Ancelotti's he's a Spanish speaker or Portuguese speaker?
He speaks Spanish and Portuguese.
And Italian. He doesn't speak Portuguese.
He doesn't speak
so
Portuguese.
His nationality is Italian, though.
He's Italian, yeah.
Yeah.
But he has ties to Brazil, doesn't he?
No.
I mean,
he had zero ties.
He's just coached Brazilians.
Yeah.
At his clubs.
Yeah, like he has a lot. He's coached a lot of Brazilians.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. So
he made Kaká damn near.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like he had some legendary like Brazilian status. I honestly feel like he took that job because he's like fleeing from something. I think they got something on him. Like Ancelotti broke some crimes in Real Madrid or somewhere in the Premier League. He's like an amazing coach, but like for some reason he's never at one club for that long, and he does well. I feel like for most of the clubs he's performed with.
I
So
think
You know the story why he got fired from Chelsea, though, right?
why?
So this is like what 2011, and I forget who the assistant was. Out of the names, just like slipping out of my mind. But so him and the assistant were like drunk one day after a game, um, and then they're in like the coach's room, and Roman came in, and he sees these guys like wasted, and then so the assistant sees Roman, and then he like gets up and he's like, "Hey, Roman, how are you, my friend?" And Roman's like, he's not a guy who's like, he's a man of few words, right? And so he sees that and he's like, "What the hell's going on here?" And then Ancelotti's over there, wasted as well with a cigar, and he's just like, you know, big chilling. And so Roman just like he sees that and he just walks out the room. And then the next day, reports came out. Both Ancelotti and the assistant were fired. And yeah, that was the end of the story for those guys. But keep in mind, I think we weren't doing too well in the table. I forget where we were.
Yeah, I don't think we were doing too well in the league as well.
Yeah,
yeah, but we
add that
won
with
we won
the
we won
drunkenness.
champions we won champions. Oh, that was without him though.
That was after, and that was with Di Matteo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the problem with him is that like I mean I don't think it's a problem necessarily, but I think he relies on man management more than anything else, and just kind of having that like good vibe in the atmosphere within the dressing room. And I just feel like it's hard to keep the big locker rooms like what's the word, committed to this like idea um for long, you know what I'm saying? Because you're kind of like in a way appeasing them. You're kind of like their friend and their uncle and their dad in a way, and they like you like that. But at the end of the day, there needs to be a little bit more of like a strict, I don't know, strict vibe. I don't know if that's what it is, but I just feel like the vibes are good, and then when they're not good, they immediately go to shit. You know what I mean?
But do you think he's like the type of manager that needs superstar power? Like he needs pretty much like world class players to. Even though like I think in Everton he showed that he didn't really need that many world class players, but he had some guys that were up and coming. But do you think later on, like now, like modern day Ancelotti, he lives and dies, I think, on his players, right?
Even before modern day, like if we go back to AC Milan, Chelsea,
Yeah.
Real, um, he's
Everton though, he kind of fought with what he had, even though it was a decent team. He
yeah,
didn't have like any world beaters, and he
Was
did
it, was
decent.
it a
but
decent?
he didn't win anything.
He didn't win
Man,
anything, but they
yeah,
didn't get relegated. They
yeah,
actually surprised some people in certain matches, but like he did with what he had, and then
true.
he became the freaking Chelsea manager. He was a manager of a lot of legendary teams. So I'm thinking like, is this guy living and dying off of like legendary rosters, or like is he a real tactical? But I guess he's. I mean, I'm sure he's not the best tactically, but maybe his vibes are right.
I mean, look,
But
I'm not saying he's bad tactically. I just think like he's the type of boss that'll take somebody who's like a 6 out of 10 and just talk to him and just gas his head up or do whatever he has to do to turn this guy into a person who's performing at 8 out of 10. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And like, whereas Mourinho, Maresca, these other coaches might tell you and teach you exactly how to move, where to be at the right time to make you that player. He's just like, it's just vibes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
So
have
okay, so where do you think they go though? Like realistically, do you think Brazil go to semis or like further?
I mean, based on the draw, I think they can go all the way. I think they can win it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything all the way, man. When I think of Brazil with this jersey on, especially,
Is that what they're gonna wear this year?
nah, this is the old school Ronaldinho joint from like
yeah.
I think it was
Are they about to wear the one that they have right now for the World Cup?
yeah. Actually, I don't know, probably not.
Who's number 10 right now?
Actually, no, it is the World Cup here, so I think they would be.
I think Neymar's probably gonna be number 10.
Number 10 right
I
now is
don't think he's going to the
Rodrigo.
World Cup.
Rodrigo's number 10 right now. Neymar's
Yeah.
still as like for vibes, but if he thinks he's gonna play, then
He's the captain though.
I mean, they're doing this whole campaign. Like, all the guys are trying to get him to, like,
I think
come
this
on
is
the
his fair.
team.
It's his farewell joint. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
yeah, like the same thing they're gonna do with Cristiano. Like they're gonna milk it, win or lose. They're just gonna milk it with the advertising, get those
Well,
dollars.
Cristiano's like levels above Neymar.
I was about to say, if you've seen Neymar recently, bro,
Oh, it's bad.
can't even
Yeah.
move.
I think what the team he's on is Santos. I think they're 17th. They're just
Yeah.
outside of
They're fighting relegation.
yeah, they're fighting relegation and in
He's not doing
Brazil.
a damn thing.
Yeah, and in Brazil, bro, they don't play games with their clubs, and people are starting to blame Neymar for like ruining Santos. Like,
They were already shit.
they were pretty bad, but they weren't this bad.
Yeah.
They were like a mid-table team. Now they're like Manchester United last year, or like Tottenham.
Hold on, guys. 18 years old,
Oh yeah,
penalty duty for the Brazilian national team.
Come on now.
Oh my God. This
That
is,
guy-
Should have started the episode with about him.
no, that's why I wore the jersey, bro. So it's like a movie right now, bro. Oh,
yeah. I mean,
So
he's
this
bro,
guy's played like what 6 games for
yeah.
Brazil this year and scored 5 goals.
no, I think it's
5 games, 5 goals.
no. Before today's game, it was 10 goals, 10 goals and assists in 9 games.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, he's 3 goals away from Vinny's like Brazilian goals tally.
Stop it.
I swear to God, he's 3 goals away.
2025, yeah,
Yeah.
true. That's true. 2025 has goal scorer for the Brazilian national team.
But wait, Vinny's goals came in the Copa America, came in the World Cup. Like,
Everything, all caps.
I feel like majority of his goals came in the big tournaments, though.
True, he could have possibly, but I mean, at the end of the
I mean, you
day,
guys can fact
this
check
kid's
me. I'm not-
18. This kid's 18,
Yeah.
and he just started playing. Like he went from potentially playing in the World Cup or almost guaranteeing his spot, like
Yeah.
on the starting lineup. If he starts for Brazil, Enzo can never bench him.
Yeah, literally. He
Can
can
never bench him.
I read a tweet. Some guy was like, "I can't wait for this weekend, so Enzo can tell us he's not ready and he's gonna bench him."
Yeah,
Like, bro, he's literally on penalty duty for fucking Brazil, bro. Come on.
and he's gonna do that. I mean, he's trying to protect him. I understand where it's coming from, but like that kid is different, man. He's like a, and you know what's crazy about him? He's not very physical. You know what I mean? He's not like, some guys they could bump you off the ball while they dribble past you. Like I think people don't realize, like, Cole, when he dribbles, he's a very physical dribbler. Like he doesn't mind putting a body on somebody. But Estevão, he's not necessarily doing that. He's just beating you, read and react.
Yeah,
And
he's also smarter. He's like where he is, like you're not there. You know what I'm saying? And that's a very basic thing to say, but it's like a very important trait to have when you're running with the ball for 30 yards and niggas are not there. They're not next to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when they get next to you, you're gone already. Like, he's the kids movement. I saw it was like Brazilian pundit after the last game, and he was basically talking about Estevão. He's like, yo, after he scored that goal, like mainly Vinny, Rodrigo too, that he was basically saying that they stopped like looking for him as much.
Man, I saw that tweet.
Yeah. And he was basically saying, like, bro, like this is his team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Play it or get up.
Yeah, and you know that's sad because like he's literally a child. So for them to not want to boost this kid up, because if he plays better, the team plays better. So it's kind of like I don't know. And I think Vinny, there's a lot of narratives going against Vinny, and now they're starting to come true through this kid Estevão. A lot of times, people are saying he's arrogant, but I didn't really fall for that. I was thinking it was more of like a bad PR on his part, and people, political stuff.
Mhm.
But now that he's doing this to his own teammate, and the kid happens to be a teenager, and he could potentially be one of their better players in, like, who knows, Brazilian history. But like, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because, like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna start Neymar? You think they'll start Neymar, man? That will never happen.
They'll start him for vibes and maybe early on just to be like, all right, we can't do that anymore. We tried it.
Yeah, I could see them starting them like against like a weaker side. Probably start him. But yeah, well, okay. So who do you think is the favorite? I'm gonna go continent. Africa and Europe. Like, who do you think are the favorites out of those that have already qualified?
Yeah, I gotta pull up all the teams real quick.
All right, yeah. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11 already qualified for from the European side, and then like 9 already qualified from Africa. Oh, Uzbekistan is in there. That's
Are
crazy.
they?
Uzbekistan,
Shout out to Uzbekistan.
Saudi, Qatar, Jordan,
You
Iran.
see, that's what I'm saying. Imagine we're in a group with those guys.
You think that's bad? That's not a bad thing.
No, that's a good thing.
That's what I'm saying. We can get
Yeah.
lucky. We can get lucky.
I feel like
Okay,
the groups are going to be like evenly like spread out.
to answer your question from earlier, I think my African favorite is probably Morocco.
Hmm.
I mean, it has to be based off what they did last time. My sleeper is Cape Verde. I can't wait to see them. Wherever they play, if they play on the East Coast, I will be there. Okay.
Dude,
Plays for
who's
them.
their best player?
Who knows?
You
Who knows?
got
The fans,
Sean
buddy.
Porty.
South America, we already talked about it. Europe, bro, man,
There's too many teams.
too many things. I mean, I would like to see England run, but you know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
mean,
what do you guys
it's
think about the
fun.
Jude Bellingham spear campaign?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Is that just racist British media?
They do this every time before World Cup, by the way. They
Yeah.
they pick a player and they just ross him up.
It was Rashford before, it was Saka. You
Yeah.
know, they found a new target.
Rooney
Jude.
before that back in the day, like they always pick somebody.
Yeah.
It was Sterling one year.
Yep.
no, because you know what? Okay, I understand what Tuchel is saying, uh, and like how the narrative is running, but like Rice is apparently the best 6 or 8 in the world, according to who, depending on who you ask. So he's going to start. Colepalmer is definitely going to start in the 10. So you have what? Who you have, and then who was the other starter? Was it Wharton that
Yeah.
he like guaranteed?
I think it was Wharton.
Yeah, I said Wharton's going to be 6. So 6 is Wharton, Rice is 8, the 10 is Cole. So where do you put Bellingham? You can't put him as striker. You got Harry Kane.
No, he's not a 9. Well, what's his best position though? Is it a 6 or 8?
Bro, I honestly don't know.
Definitely eight. Who, Jude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has to be 8. But like he played 10 and he
Eight,
was really
10,
good at 10.
winger. He kind of like just floats around in that general area.
Yeah.
It's gonna come down to who's in form and who's healthy, in my opinion. Because like I think he might start. He might start. In my opinion, I think this is bullshit. I think Tuchel is trying to just like set the president early, so when it happens, like when the World Cup starts, there's no distraction. That's
I respect it though. Honestly.
he's gonna
It's like
be.
it's like what we talk about with Ancelotti. It's like well, you were talking about how he is managing a team full of egos, like not just at Brazil, but like throughout his entire career. And Tuchel's got the same thing. He's got a team of stars, like the Avengers of the Prem, the Avengers of guys playing in Germany and in La Liga. So he's got a lot of egos. He's got to manage. So from his position, it's like you gotta be a tough boss, and you can't
Yeah,
just allow the players to coach you. Because if you allow the players to coach you, if you allow the players to coach the team, then you've essentially lost. You got to be the top dog. You got to put your foot down and say, look, this is my team. This is my setup. This is how I think we can best win. And that's what people complained about with Southgate. They felt like Southgate didn't do that. Southgate was like the player's best friend. He was vibes, right? And you can see with Tuchel. I mean, I know he's played like lesser competition in the last, like since he's taken over the England job, but I mean, 8 games, 8 wins, zero goals conceded. That's impressive, regardless
yeah.
of the competition. So, yeah, hats off to
Okay.
Tuchel.
Off topic from England. So are we all consensus that England's probably the strongest team?
I don't know, bro. I mean, France is still strong. Germany is strong. Well, I'll say France is stronger than Germany.
Yeah,
But the Dutch are good. Spain is dangerous. It's just, I don't know,
I think Spain is a sleeper for the World Cup.
for sure.
I think they're definitely a sleeper. They got some guys, man. they got some guys that are low key very, very good, and they just play the right way. And a lot of times, like I don't know, I think England's gonna sell, bro. I think England's gonna fucking sell, man.
Yeah.
They're just they're choke artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Belgium qualify?
Did they? I don't know if they did.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They did? Okay. I know Italy's struggling right now.
Austria, Belgium, Croatia, England, France, Germany, Netherlands, Norway. Oh, damn, Holland's going to be in there.
Yep.
Portugal, Scotland, Spain, Switzerland.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting, man.
What's going on with Graham Potter in Sweden?
I don't know. He just got there, didn't
he? Yeah, I mean, he lost his first match.
He's a national team coach?
Yeah,
he just got there.
He's so lucky Zlatan retired. But they ate him up.
Bro, that guy...
They got Isak and Jokers, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, man. they're not going to qualify. I think they're essentially been eliminated from the whole thing.
No, they're still in the playoffs right now.
But yeah,
Well,
so it's like them, Italy have like a.
Oh, so yeah, it's one spot left. It's Italy, it's Sweden, Ireland, Czech, Albania, Bosnia, Denmark, Kosovo, Slovakia, Turkey.
Europe, bro.
Yeah,
bro, there's hella teams fighting for one spot.
It's a long shot, and only one team can make it out of all those teams.
Only one.
Yeah, honestly, it could be like Kosovo.
Ukraine's still in it. We might see Mudryk if they reinstate him.
Yeah.
Bro, that'd be crazy if they reinstate him.
This guy Broya got like
you
destroyed.
Think?
Broya, he got destroyed. I think he's like out for like the season now. I don't know if it was like an Achilles or a knee injury. Yeah, like during a national team game for Albania. I saw like a tweet the other day. The guy was like being stretchered off the field. I'm like, this guy can't catch a break.
God damn.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Armando Broya.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding, bro.
You got cooked.
Yeah.
Oh.
The guy's like perpetually injured.
Miskin guy.
Yeah.
Very
seriously.
Very unlucky, bro. Is there anything else that we needed to touch on?
Yeah, we got to do a better job at timing.
Yeah.
I said this for like 15 minutes. I'm like, how did we go over by like what 40?
Shit. I mean, just cut it down.
Yeah, just cut it in half.
Yeah.
You can cut it off at some point and then stitch the end.
Yeah. To be honest, I really don't care. We can post the whole thing.
Oh, fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Up the fucking shelves, man. This is a US men's team episode. Yep. We're just waffling a little bit, man. But
we're just having fun with it. Lord, is it coming home, man?
Yeah, we're bringing soccer home, man. And if soccer comes home, we're the first to say it.
Yeah, we said it first. I'm telling you, soccer's coming home. I need Lil to be on board. Lil, is it coming home?
You heard. It's coming home.
It's coming home.
You heard.
Come on, man. Hashtag that shit. We got to spam the hashtag. Soccer's coming home. Yeah. We already pissed some people off, apparently. So we might as well keep this going.
One guy on Twitter was like, he's like, mate, you know the sport was born in England, right?
Oh, fuck.
What do you mean it's coming home? I'm like, yeah, football might be coming home, but soccer's
coming in, baby.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys. Episode 10 of the books. See you guys after the Burnley game.
Road to 1K. Only 40 ways.
Road to 1K. We're almost there.
Let's get it.
Up the Chels.
Up the Chels.